Tell me first thing, where are you from and where's home now?
I'm Kevin Walter. I live in Houston right now,
Yeah.
and I'm originally from Chicago, northern suburb of Chicago.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
Next event is going to Chicago to Flossmoor. You played there before?
No, I know where it's at, but I haven't played there. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Chicago's a great sports town, great golf there too.
Yeah, I
So,
really like Chicago. I had a good experience. Actually, one of my old, I was working for a French brand. We got to make shoes for Joakim Noah.
okay.
They never launched the shoe, but I spent, several months going back and forth to Chicago to the Berto Center and, hanging out there and fitting him with shoes. A
Oh
cool
yeah,
experience.
absolutely. That's
Yeah,
great.
right on. So when did you start golfing?
So I grew up in Chicago there.
Yeah.
One of my first jobs was at Kemper Lakes Golf Course, which is a little north side of Chicago, and I used to pick the range, clean the clubs. This was like in the early '90s when Jordan and all those guys were playing, and the Bulls were going on their run, and so. That was one of my first. I was like the cart guy there, pulling up the carts early in the morning. And then my older brother, who's 6 years older than me, he was like a golf pro, so I was always around golf, and I love golf. So I didn't start playing it until recently, like seriously, probably until the
Right.
past few years
Yeah.
after I got done with my playing career.
Hmm.
But I always just loved golf and just loved everything about it.
Right on. We share that in common too. I used to rake traps when I was a kid. The Astoria Country Club, like spent a lot of time. That's how I, got access to a
Yeah.
ring. Like when it's tough to, if you're not don't have it around your family, it's tough to do it. But I had that too. Like,
For
hey,
sure.
now they're gonna let me hit the range, and
Oh yeah,
kind of
yeah.
got it in my blood a little bit, and then it picked up later on.
That's what happened to me too. I was like, getting the balls out of the trees and stuff. I was hitting the ball. I'm like, this is fun. Getting them
That
back
feels
into the
good.
range. Yeah. I'm like,
Yeah.
let's try to play this.
So, I mean, you played football at the highest level, and now you're out here competing in a tournament. What's the same? What's different about competing in these two very different sports?
One thing I'm gonna say, football is a lot easier. A lot easier. I've played football since I was a little kid. It's just like waking up, going, to the stadium and playing a game. It's like it's just riding a bike for me was
Yeah,
playing football.
yeah,
But obviously you can't do that your whole life. For golf, you can. In golf, for me, is such a mental challenge individually.
hmm,
It's just you and the ball and nothing else. You can't rely on teammates. It's just you. And it's such a mental game more than anything.
yeah,
But coming out here competing, obviously you're competing with yourself, but you're competing against guys that have the same mindset and they love the game. And it's the camaraderie, right? That's the locker room feel that we had when we were all together playing on the field. This is what you kind of get here.
yeah. A little trash talking going on already.
Not too much yet.
Too
Not
much.
too. I'm sure tonight though there'll be a little
Yeah.
bit. Before we
Well,
tee off tomorrow.
I've always found the game is very humble. It's hard. It's harder to trash talk in golf because you can get corrected real quick.
Oh, real quick, yeah. You know what? The golf guys are real. They are.
Hey.
Don't say too much because they'll get you. Yeah.
Right on. So tell me before we fit you, tell me about your relationship with equipment. Like when you were playing the NFL, were you specific about your gear,
I,
footwear? Like was your ritual to it?
Yeah. Actually, for my footwear, I always wear a brand new pair of cleats every game. It was just very kind of superstitious, I guess you could say. I just wanted to feel like, I wanted the cleats to feel tight. I didn't want to feel any loose because I played receiver, so you don't want your feet sliding at all. Sometimes I wore them so tight I cut like a hole in the toe just so I can breathe.
Okay.
But yeah, my feet got beat up every season, every training camp. It's it's gross to say, but my toenails fell off because that's how much like pressure it was put on my toes. But no, having the right footwear is huge, especially playing wide receiver. You're just getting in and out of your breaks.
And so is that trend like? Do you still like a tight shoe, or are you like, no, I don't want a tight anymore because too
Yeah,
much?
no, I still like a tight shoe. I still like to feel the ground, especially in golf. I love to feel the ground. I tried different golf shoes, and you feel like you're sitting up high. Like you can't. For me, I can't feel the ground and feel like the force you're trying to put into it. So
Sure.
I like to kind of feel the ground,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, that makes sense. So anyway, I'm first of all, we're stoked to have you here, and
Yeah, thanks for having. This
tell
is
you a
great.
story about this shoe. Like it was born with our partnership with Jordan Poyer in safety for play safety currently and played for the Buffalo Bills for a long time. He's from our hometown,
Oh yeah.
and we were doing charity work with him, and we've got a lifestyle collection. We've been in business for about 5 years. I've been making shoes for 25, and we went to a charity event, helping him raise money, and he was like, "Dude, why are you not making golf shoes? You put all this in, you make all these beautiful shoes.
Oh
Like
yeah, yeah.
this is your people, And I
Right.
sat there and I was like, he is right.
Yes, yes.
And that's where the journey started. And we had a prototype in Innisbrook, the Copperhead course for the first edition of this tournament. And
Right.
we thought we were going to get to market maybe later this year or next year, and the response was so good, we said we got to go fast. Like we need to have sizes for these guys. So this is the first 50 pairs of this shoe that only you guys are getting to wear. You're
Amazing.
kind of like part of the R&D team. The other interesting thing is you're going to walk, I don't know how much this week, but a pro golfer will walk by 30 miles in a week every day.
In a week.
That's marathon.
Oh, yeah.
And so
Yep.
if you got fatigue in your joints and things that are going, like, you know, and you're not taking care of your feet like this, like you're dropping strokes.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
And
Yep.
so the conclusion is there's a gap. Shoes either swing well, you're talking about you want to feel the ground, or you want to have torque, or they walk well, but not both.
Right. Yeah.
And
Yep.
I hate compromise. It keeps me up at night.
Oh, yes.
You
Yeah.
know? And so the first thing that we did with the shoe, you're gonna notice on the inside of this, there's a bed of, there is a bed of it's a proprietary foam. It's nitrogen infused. It's the same stuff we put in marathon shoes or ultra marathon shoes. So when you turn this over and push into it, you're going to feel that. So when you're walking around, you're getting energy absorption, energy return. If you do this, it's not going to budge. As soon as you move sideways, it's going to engage. This external heel counter is going to kick in, and it's not going to move.
Yeah. Yeah.
A traction profile, there's 2 rows of raised lugs that are like shark teeth, and you suspend over those so you can feel
Oh, yeah.
inside how you suspend. So that helps that cushioning,
Mm-hmm.
but it also engages the traction. And as you move, it moves with you. So where you need the traction, it's adapted basically.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
So it
awesome.
looks like it's a kind of a limited height profile,
Mhm.
but this thing will grab the side of anything.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is hardy right here. This is good.
Yep. And then you got knit. So you were talking about wanting to have a tight feel.
Yes.
The way we solve that is what's called a floating fit system. So that's going to hug your foot just like that.
Mm-hmm.
You feel that stretch knit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then this part in the back.
It's like a sock. It's like a sock, right?
Yeah, it's like a sock.
Yeah.
And then any friction you have is going to be in here, not on your heel.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you're going to feel a little bit of that tightness you want, but it's not suffocating your feet.
Yes.
Premium materials throughout. Like we spared nothing. This is all calfskin on the inside. Full grain leathers that are water resistant, so it'll take care of them.
Beautiful shoe.
Thank
It's really sporty, really beautiful. This is really nice. I love this. I love the cleats in the bottom. I mean the spikes. I mean this is good. Because you see a lot of cleats that a lot of shoes now, golf shoes. It's not like the traditional spikes, like the spikes that you saw back in the day. Like a lot of them is a slip. You're not slipping with this. Yes, this is great.
Like I said, like we're hoping you're going to wear these, even if it's just for practice round.
Yeah.
And we can get feedback from you. And
For sure.
I don't, maybe some of the marketing guys want the candy coated shit. Like we're engineering these shoes.
Yeah,
Don't
of
tell me
course.
everything that's wrong, because that's going to, like what you give us in feedback is going into production of the shoes. So
For
if
sure.
you get something that ain't working,
Yeah.
just let us know. Like we would consider it like be grateful for you.
No, absolutely. I appreciate that. Thank you. This is awesome.
All right, let's try them on and see if they fit. All right, see if we got your size.
Oh, so these are the sizes. Okay.
Oh, just be careful with that heel when you get into it. You're gonna have to.
What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna actually pull my sock up real quick.
There you go.
Oh yes.
And that will start to shape to your heel and get a little bit more natural to get in there. First couple of times, you got to make sure it's squared away. There you go.
Oh yeah. Oh, much better. That's. Oh yeah. Ooh, that feels really good.
The right size.
Oh yeah, 100%. Oh, they feel nice.
Shoes do you normally wear? Is that a pair of Jordans you're wearing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Where those? Where the
This will be
Jordans?
slightly higher off the ground than that by a couple of millimeters.
Yes.
So you have to let me know what you think. We're actually thinking about possibly dropping in a couple. So if we talked about wanting to feel the ground. I
Yeah.
actually like it at the height that it's at, but I'm curious to see what you think.
Yeah. No,
Especially when
absolutely.
you're swinging it.
Yeah. Yep.
Had a couple of guys out there and got good feedback so far.
Yeah. This feels phenomenal. I love the colors. I love the.
Man, it looks sharp.
Yeah. These things. I feel like I can go dunk a basketball right now. Yeah.
You all right? Wish we had a hoop.
Yeah. This is awesome. So do these have the orthotics that you have?